we were having a nice like start to our morning, and then I realized I had to take Eric to work. So we made that 45-minute drive, and on the drive they called and said that our ducks have arrived. So I'm getting ready to make the drive back, and I'm gonna go to the town next to us where the post office is that receives them, and I'm so excited. Also, I have a hole in my pants because I wasn't planning on getting out of the car, so that's exciting. This little town is so cute. I think we've learned a valuable lesson here. Always be prepared to get out of the car. I'm here though. All right, we're on our way. Hi, babies. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hello, sweethearts. I will show you how cute they are, but I want to get them into the heat first. Babies. There you go. Everyone's looking pretty good. There's only one that I'm a little bit concerned about. And she seems to be moving around fine, and that's good, but the other ducklings seem to be kind of picking on her, and sometimes that's a sign that something is wrong with them. So here's the duckling in question. Nothing looks wrong with her, so maybe she's just the runt and getting picked on. I'm just gonna watch her and make sure that she's okay. They're so cute. So they're gonna get some chick starter feed, and I think they're gonna love it. I think they're hungry. So now I'm just going to show them where their water is. Ducks have to have water when they eat, so you can never feed a duck without water. So I'm gonna, oh, they're finding their water. Ah! I have to be honest. I love my chickens, and the chickens bring us eggs that we eat almost every day. But ducks, they're like the most funny little creatures to me, and I absolutely love them. So usually we have this covered, so they're not necessarily walking and pooping in their food, but I like them to discover the food first. We've just found it's easier to do it this way. Get out of your food, buddy. Here's another baby. Show your little face. You're a cute little duckling. So cute. Ducks are super messy, so if you have them in like a wood brooder box, you're gonna find that it can kind of seep through the bedding really quickly into that wood. And even though we're changing that regularly, we've just found it works better for us to have them in a metal or plastic, something non-stick under the bottom, and less of the kind of homemade wood brooder boxes that we find that are perfect for the chickens. So of course Patty Whack is here to welcome the ducks into their new home. And what are you doing, buddy? So we have kind of the wood on the outside to make this lid that sits over the trough, and then Eric cut out a little bit of the wiring here so that the light could clip on inside, because at first, the ducks and the chicks, they need a lot of extra heat, and so the light is closer to where they are. And as we go, we can move that up, and eventually this light will be clipped on the outside. And ducks grow, these baby ducklings are gonna grow a lot faster than our chickens. And so they're gonna feather out a lot quicker, and they're not gonna have to be inside as long as the chicks. The ducks seem to be adjusting well. I'm kind of like all over the place, and that's because I have a friend and her kids coming up later today. They want to look at the baby chicks are like old enough now that the kids can hold them, and then they want to look at the baby ducks. So I've been like a little bit scatterbrained trying to figure out what to do here. Okay, so I don't know if this is normal, but while we're getting the fence still ready for the goats, we've just been walking the goats down to their space on a leash every day. I don't know if that's normal because we've never had goats, but I'm glad it's a thing. So obviously the goats have been a lot of fun, and we're still, I mean, we're learning so much about the goats. But my favorite thing so far is that they literally will eat the leaves that they can get to. So this tree here, which is their favorite, if you go down here where the goats can actually reach, you can see that all the leaves where they can reach are gone. But I think they're like finally enjoying themselves and eating regularly, which is good. Hi, sweet girl. And we've been batting around names. We've been just trying to like get to know their little personalities. And this girl, she's sassy, and he's mischievous. But that's exactly what we expected from our little goat friends. Anyway, they're so much fun. This tree actually that they're eating off of is the tree that is in the middle of the coop. And I don't think that's the best solution necessarily for everyone, but we love it. And part of the reason is, you know, chickens love trees. They like to be able to jump up in there, they sit in there, they love it. We feel like it's, you know, chicken enrichment. No, please don't eat that. Thanks. But at the same time, when the leaves fall, they fall in the coop, and it's like deep littering, automatic deep littering, when the leaves fall in the coop, and it provides that like extra layer. And now this same tree is serving our goats. I know I use the word incredible a lot, but it's hard to find the right word sometimes. That's kind of incredible to me. So this tree really has served several different purposes on our farm, and I think if you're like starting something new like this, you know, those sorts of things are things to keep in mind. It's kind of the permaculture way. Best tree ever. What do you think? Goaty McGoatface? What do you think, Bob? What do you think, Stan? Not really. Those names aren't resonating with you? Okay. I guess we'll have to try out some different names. The ducks bring this like different level of joy because they're so funny and entertaining to watch. I'm hoping we get a couple that kind of like want to be around people. They tend to be a little bit more like standoffish than our chickens have, even though we spend a lot of time with them. And so I'm hoping that they'll at least always like still come to us for food. So I really want to work with our new baby ducklings to make sure that they like me. That's the plan. Well, I started using the eggs in my baking, and it is a noticeable difference. Like, duck eggs are a lot higher fat content, and so I use them almost 1 for 1 in recipes, and they turn out like cakes, brownies, cookies, like anything that you're gonna be like baked goods. They turn out so moist. I know a lot of people don't like that word, but there's just not another word for it. And they're delicious. So if you've never used duck eggs in baking, I suggest giving that a whirl. What are we doing in here? So this is the new duck house that we're building for the ducks, and it will be perfect for keeping them safe at night. They're going to have another smaller house next to this, and that's in case we have ducks that do not get along with the rest of the flock. And then this whole area here is going to be fenced down to that white vinyl fencing. So they're going to have a nice big run, and they will have a deck over on the side with a pond. So we're pretty excited about it. Okay, I will get into way more about that later. My friend is here, so I gotta run. More of everything soon. Don't forget to subscribe below or comment below on more things that you want to see around the farm, and I will talk to you soon. You okay?